To try and reduce the numbers in COVID testing lines around town, a rise in numbers of places and ways to get tested. Like this. Things got off to a slow start this morning, with some people even turning down what was offered to them, but it didn't take long for demand to pick up. The city was giving out 10,000 home COVID tests for free on Thursday, 2,000 in each of the 5 boroughs. But as you see here, that wiped out the supply quickly, all gone in less than an hour. It illustrates the big demand for these kinds of tests. Also on Thursday, 3 federal testing sites were fully online, all in Queens. And speaking of online, the number of people waiting online shows there's a demand. The 3 sites will be joined by 3 more mobile federal testing centers next week. And the MTA will open testing centers at Grand Central Terminal and Times Square Station starting Monday. With the city having 11,000 new cases per day right now, many people are anxious to get a test. But a doctor who's handled many COVID cases says that while testing is important, the numbers of tests happening now bring up more issues.
I feel like right now the system is overwhelmed. We just actually got a call from one of the major labs that they are so overwhelmed. They wanted us to send a list of how many PCRs we sent yesterday. So that's how disorganized it is.
She's the director of a major practice and says that high demand for tests is also making it harder to get results. She says that part of the problem that she's seen firsthand is people who have COVID symptoms trying to get tested to prove they don't have COVID so they can still see loved ones for the holiday. She gives this advice.
So don't put other people at risk. Just stay home.
And she says that's the best policy. We'll point this out. It is PCR tests, really, that are having the delays in having results, because the rapid tests, well, they're just that, rapid. We can typically get the results in a matter of 15 minutes or so. But the PCR tests are more accurate. So if you need to get a test, need to get one, there are tools for you to find a place and to find out how long the wait times are at pix11.com. Just click on this story.